Hi, I'm Kyle with the Food Liability Insurance Program, or FLIP. I'm here at the Lancaster Central Market, America's oldest farmers market, and we're talking to vendors about what it's like to work in the farmers market. So thank you so much for joining us.
Sure.
Tell us your name and tell us about your business.
My name is Earl Roth, and our business was started here back in 1954, and I was 8 years old then.
Wow.
So today I'm 50. No, I really am 79.
Oh.
And we've been here in market for 70 years. That's a long time. The market has changed, but I still enjoy it.
In 70 years of working here, and obviously since you were young, what are some things you've learned about working in a farmer's market, maybe compared to other businesses?
Well, one thing is your relationship to the customer. You really need to act nice to them, and they're always right, even though you know they aren't. You always try to price your things so that they are happy and still make a living.
There's a bunch of customers here. What do you do to attract customers to your booth? Have you learned anything that you could share?
Well, one thing is to smile right away and ask them how they're doing. Another thing is to have good produce that looks fresh and appetizing.
And what do you do to advertise, to get that kind of word out about what you guys are selling here?
By word of market and just by word of mouth from one person to another.
With all this experience, if there was somebody trying to get into the farmer's market world, would you have any advice for them? What's a tip that you could give them if they're just starting out in the farmer's market game?
Act like you appreciate what you do. Make your things as delightful as possible.
So I'm sure, having worked this long, you've probably got some horror stories or whatnot. Any funny horror stories or challenges you could share with us?
Once in a while, there's one of them slippery slugs gets in the lettuce. Some people aren't so delighted, and other people say, this is part of the business. And it is. We can't keep them all out. So we let one in here and there.
That's the negative. What about the positive? What's something you love about working at a farmer's market?
One of my things I like to do, and that is arrange things so that it really looks appetizing and neat. We raise all our things ourselves. Even in the wintertime, we have greenhouses. One big thing is to keep it fresh. People notice that.
How do you look to the future? Do you think farmers markets will continue to grow and be an important part of people's lives?
I think they will.
Thank you so much for taking the time. We wish you the absolute best in 2025 and moving forward. Thanks so much.
For your advertisement.
Of course. All right.